Well, that was a way to start out a stream. Hello, everybody. I'm pretty sure there's no one here yet, but the VOD is always a thing. So, I am trying to get back into Shadow Era because, well, I applied for a position. A few positions, actually, and I wouldn't mind having any of them. Working on Shadow Era was one of my best jobs. In fact, it probably was my best job. And it's the only one I've ever had passion for, so in order to do it effectively, I need to get back into the game, of course. So, without further ado, that's what I'm going to be doing, because I don't even really know what the meta is like, since I really haven't played since this version came out. Like, I haven't done anything with the Vermin or Sorcerer nerfs, so let's see what we got for today's login reward. Resurrection, that's fine. It's a little bit of gold. So the deck that I'm going to be sort of climbing the ladder with until people start popping in and giving suggestions is a Fire Magia deck, or Magia? Never was clear on how to pronounce that. Uh, and we got our first opponent, which is X Zuzu, of course, Zuzu 1. Yep, and this is a fire-based deck, and man, this opening hand is bad. Wow. I don't need all my supernovas. And an Infernus. Okay. I don't want to throw away my allies, so we'll do this. This isn't actually a burn deck, it's more of a control deck. But the supernovas are there for the 5 extra damage should I need it. And the board wipe. So I did play a little bit, about a little bit this week, just a few days ago at the beginning of the season, so that I could actually find people when I streamed or anything that I would do, really. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to ditch the Infernus here. Not that Pillager's great, but he'll do for now. So Pillager is one of the campaign cards that I feel has a lot of potential, because it's basically an ally that has the Evil Ascendant effect, but it's much easier to remove it from your own side of the board. But beyond that, since it's fire damage, a lot of the fire cards have fire immunity, so it doesn't hurt them. And not to mention, there's the Ablaze you can get from Defiler, as well as the extra Infernus damage. So it's a pretty good card in fire decks, honestly. Um, yeah, wish it had a little bit more health, but eh, it is what it is for now. Yep, that armored pack beast is going to be annoying. Oh, cool. Now I can wipe that off the board. Oh, right. That heals. Oh well. I really don't want to throw away more allies, but I am about to draw next turn, so... Yep, it's a bit unfortunate, but I think I'm just going to have to let this run its course. Man, this opening hand is so bad. And the top decking isn't helping either. Yep, that doesn't help. So it looks like we might be relying on Supernova. Because I don't want to take that much damage. In fact, I technically will be taking less damage. Okay, I don't think he's going to be using attachments. So, just want to make sure I'm right about this. Yeah, supernova. So, I guess technically I'm taking one less damage, but that's fine. Wipe the board. And now we're going to get to the point where hopefully my big stuff will kick in. Especially since if he plays an ally, I can draw twice next turn. Okay. So we did play an ally, and a annoying one at that. So we're gonna go ahead and skip here because I don't want to get rid of any of this. We'll play this. We'll go ahead and ping it for 1, even though that's not fantastic. I need the cards. Okay. I guess that's right. He didn't have his Blood Frenzy out yet either. This is reduced by 2, correct? Yep. Yeah, so I think we're just going to, in fact, I guess if that's all we're doing, I don't need to sacrifice anything. I'm just going to play the Defiler for now. Man, these things are a pain in the butt. Because unless I draw in Furnace, I'm going to have to get a very bad trade. Well, there's the attachments I was worried about, and I threw away my streak. I never did say I was good at Shadow Era, did I? I don't know. Okay. Alright, so we can at least deal, kind of deal with that troll. Give ourselves a card. Okay, it's another scroll. We can probably ditch that one. Yep, and I gotta remember to keep talking. I am trying to entertain after all. So yeah, this deck usually uh, has a couple of lower cost guys like this Flame Spitter here that usually helps get the board right away, at least enough to where my big cards matter. But because of that terrible opening hand, it didn't quite turn out that way. Actually, now I'm wondering if we really should ditch this. Okay. They're currently not that big of a deal. So I think what I'm going to do... So let's go ahead and get rid of the Eternal Troll. almost screwed that up. Okay. So that annoying piece of garbage is gone, and luckily we got a portal. So we're gonna draw first, like I always should do. Okay. So we're gonna play Portal, and now I can start dealing with some of this as we go. At least at the very least, I can play these two and have them not just be fodder. They can issue some points of damage somewhere. Pretty much durability damage to that Jeweler's Dream is pretty much what it is. I don't really have item destruction in this deck for 4 cost or lower items, so pretty much I'm just been using Leyline, but maybe the meta's changed enough to throw in Dawn Raid or something. Actually, does Dawn Raid even affect weapons? I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't usually play with Dawn Raid. Well, that sucks. But I can at least take care of that Thunderstrike construct. Oh, the pack beast. Ugh. Okay. And I don't really have a way to get anything back from the graveyard, so doing this is perfectly reasonable. I hate that it just dies to Jeweler's Dream, but if it's gonna do that anyway, we might as well get the damage in. And it also not only knocks the durability off of it, but it prevents these guys from growing any larger. Uh-oh. Well, about them growing larger. I think that's, just gonna happen now. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've lost this. That opening really screwed me over. And not to mention, if I hadn't thrown away that Shriek, I'd be in a much better spot right now. Because I could have gotten rid of the crippling blow. Yeah, I don't see a way to come back from this. Even if I drew in Furnace, I'm not sure I could come back from this in time. Not to mention all he has to do is draw a weapon, and that's not in Furnace, so... We shall concede this one. Alright, let's jump into another one, though. Hopefully this time, we'll have a better starting hand. This guy's got a big deck. Okay, that's better. That's more like what I want to see. Not perfect, but more what I want to see. Because at least I have a 2-drop and a 3-drop. I can choose between these two, really. Hmm. Okay. I'm going to throw away the portal. And answer this guy's question. Grand Padano. Okay, so he played Chris. Did he? Yes, he did Loom of Fate, which sucks, but oh well. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Pillager. I think I'd rather play Flame Spitter next turn. Even though I suppose it would take care of Chris on its own, but eh. Cool, another Fury and Terror. But I don't think we need more than one. So we're gonna go ahead and toss him. We're gonna knock this Chris down so that he can stop poking us with that flail. He clearly got that from the dollar store because I mean that looks dangerous, but it's clearly made of styrofoam, and it's like those really soft, those like really soft like rubber spiky pieces, and then when it makes like a little clown noise when you hit people with it. Oh, that's an ally I haven't seen in a while. And annoyingly enough, that's a good ally to play against this because, man, I'll deal 2 damage to him. He'll deal 3 back. But thankfully I do have my ability, so I guess it's not that great, but that actually puts a cog in things. One thing to note about pillaging arsonists though, uh, these guys aren't immune, so they will take damage, but everything else in my deck doesn't. Alright, so let's draw a card. Hopefully it's one we can play. It is. So we'll play it, and we'll go ahead and do that. Good trade. And we're doing pretty good, actually. I'd like to see a gauntlet so that we can start drawing even more cards. Because gauntlet really, really gives you a lot of cards. Drawing an extra card every turn is great, as pretty much everyone knows. But the the about 3 to 4 damage that it would probably absorb, depending on the board state, is actually relevant. Mages don't really have that much healing, so it matters. Hey, there we go. We were gonna get it anyway, but yeah. Okay. Um, I don't think we need the supernova at this point. So, do I play? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go and play gauntlets. I don't know if we're gonna draw with them this turn though, because we can't. There's nothing that we can play immediately, and he's probably gonna do that anyway. So I'd rather not waste a durability on this when I'm going to draw a card next turn and probably draw a card off Loom of Fate. If not, oh well, we didn't really lose much in that exchange. Plus, I'm also fearing a tidal wave. But looks like I don't have to fear the tidal wave for much longer. Yeah, and that's why I like Flame Spitter. He's basically got Defender. I really like Defender and wish there was more of it in Shadow Era. But I also kind of understand why there isn't. Alright, he's unique, so we're going to go ahead and toss him. And we're just going to get rid of this. And once again, we have... Oh, right. Pretend that didn't happen. That's a 3. It's a 3. And for, again, the same reason, we're just going to overdraw at that point. We may anyway. Although, the Shadow Era, at the very least, you don't draw any more cards. Most other card games would have you draw them, and then at the end of your turn, you'd have to discard any that you couldn't play. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna just go ahead and toss that. And then we're gonna play an Infernus, and we're just going to. Should we trade? Or should we just go? Yeah, we should trade. So that's gonna be 3, and then another 3. And man, it'd be nice to have the 2 extra hit points. It's almost like that Mystic of the Veil had Defender. You know, I didn't make a mistake. It has Defender. And I'd like to say this is a better demonstration of the deck, but he really hasn't played much. He's pretty much just been drawing with Loom of Fate. And that's what I was afraid of. But it's okay, we got another Infernus in our hand. So we're just going to toss these out, and the turn. I've still got plenty of allies in my hand if he somehow has another one. Which, knowing the law of big decks, he does. He has everything that he needs. Always. For that is how big decks in Shadow Era work. Although having said something like that, I will say that that is one of the things I do enjoy about Shadow Era, is that there isn't a strict deck limit. I mean, the only reason why it's limited to, I think it's 120 cards, is because it caused performance problems, and that's a real issue. Let's see. Yeah. So that's 8 damage, which would put him down to 4. But I think we're still going to control the board. Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. So we'll go ahead and do that. You know, we will hit him in the face for 6, at least. In fact, I just actually screwed up. I missed 2 damage. In fact, I could have cleared the board because of Defiler. No, that's enough. We'll hold him back. Just in case he has the tidal wave again. Oh, there's the fireball. Should have gone for it. In fact, fireball's in this deck primarily as a control card and not a burn card, but of course it does both. Although, to be honest, I really need to find a way to get Transmogrification Curse in this deck, because I actually don't have it, surprisingly. But I've actually come across a few games where my opponent will play a Flameborn Defiler, and I'm like, well, there's nothing I can do about that. Send the GG. And let me actually look at my deck real quick. Maybe I can sneak in a Transmogrification Curse or 2. Oh yeah, also he's in the deck. I actually haven't drawn him this whole time, surprisingly. Okay. You know, to be honest, I think I can ditch 1 Supernova. I at least would like to ditch 1 more card. Maybe it needs to be Arsonist. Although that decreases my chance of getting a 3-drop. Maybe I just go with 2 anyway. I mean, let's give it a shot. If I remember right, it cost 4 resources, so it would be back this way. Yeah, here it is. And I even have a foil of it. Ooh. Okay, let's try that out. Oh yeah, I probably would get more viewers if I actually, you know, put that in there. I've actually been forgetting my usual greeting. That's rare of me. Alright, so now we have plenty of arsonists. Okay. And that's true, by the way. I will be giving out some crystal codes. I have 15 unused codes in my hand right now. Probably won't be using all 15 uh, this stream, but we're working on it. So, just put your name in chat, and whenever I go to do them, when I actually have more viewers, or heck, even just the first one will probably get one, I'll just get your login name, and I'll send you the code when I'm done with the stream. I'd do it on stream, but then somebody would probably, take the code from you. Okay. So arsonists, this I don't really want to throw away all 3 of them, but against Pack Beast, it's just so bad. So we're just gonna do that. Next time when I announce the stream, I will hopefully not mess up the time in the title because that was stupid, and I'll also announce it a few days in advance. It's just I actually currently work third shift. I was at work and I was like, man, I really would like to stream some Shadow Era tomorrow. So I did it as soon as I could. Alright, so Pack Beast will take 2 damage, and then another... No, then that'd be 0 damage. So I'd have to use the scroll. Or I could just leave it alone, honestly. I think I might just leave it alone. But I do want to keep this scroll around, so we're going to go ahead and throw away the Shriek of Revulsion. And I guess we'll just hang on to the ability, actually. That sounds good to me. So that's another reason why Arsonist is good in this deck, is because it activates the +2 attack for Towering Brute. So maybe I should have kept an Arsonist, but that's annoying. That's really annoying. But Towering Brute does have a lot of health, so it shall be fine. The biggest problem is that I can't play Fury and Terror or anything like that, because he'll just die immediately. I can play this guy though, and I'm actually going to. So I'm debating whether or not I should sacrifice, and I don't believe I should, because I pretty much want everything here. But right now, that's really not doing anything except healing his hero, which is not irrelevant, but it's not super important. I'd rather save the ability for something else, even though I could use the card draw. Oh, that's annoying. Welp. Hey, that's a supernova. Let's see, it'd be 2 damage and then 1 damage and then it'd heal. Yeah, it's just... I'll just play that for now. Man, that pack beast is annoying. I suppose I technically could have played the fireball, but if he plays something really big, like a brutal minotaur or something, then I'm in trouble. Okay, so that's a thing that he played that's annoying. I don't know if that's worth transmogrificationing though. Um, Portal's not really helpful right now, but I might draw a card that is helpful for 5, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of this. Debating whether or not to use the fireball, because I could do that and then completely like get rid of it, like it's gone. Yeah, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, there's Infernus. It's gone. It can't do anything now. Unfortunately for me, though, I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to get another durability off that thing just yet. I've still got my transmog. Let's hope it works. I have no idea what he's talking about. Oh, the guild. Okay. Crying, wahahahahaha. So, maniacal crying, got it. Okay, cool. We can at least get 1 more durability off of that thing. And we can start drawing cards, which is honestly far more important at this point in time. I could technically sacrifice, play the Infernus, and get rid of that, but that's fine. So, skip. We are going to play that. We are going to take 1 more durability off this thing. We are going to start drawing cards because we need them. Hey, there's a Fury and Terror I can't play. The reason I can't play it is because when Fury and Terror is damaged by ice or frozen, it is killed. So there you go, there's a little bit of that elemental typing, which is another unique thing in Shadow Era, actually. From most of the card games I've played, attack is just a value. It very rarely has a typing associated with it. The only exception to that would be Pokemon. I don't know how many of you have ever played the Pokemon TCG, but some Pokemon, or all of the Pokemons have a type. It's basically what color card they are if you want to go down that route. And good, another Fury and Terror we can't do anything with, so we'll play the Infernus. But Pokemon generally have a weakness where they take 2 times the damage from opposing Pokemon that have that type. So like a water Pokemon is generally takes double the damage from grass Pokemon. Yeah, while Infernus was out, I could have killed that. Whatever at this point. Um, yeah, so that's the only like point where typing matters. Although there are other things in the game where typing matters, such as a card called Fairy Drop, which heals one of your Pokemon, so long as it has a fairy energy on it. So anyway, that's a different game. And holy crap, there's a Supernova. Wait, I've had Supernova. I, uh, you know what? I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, in the 3 years or so since I've worked for Shadow Era, I actually have been playing a lot of different card games. Uh, Hearthstone, Pokemon, Faria, Shadowverse. Um, I played a little bit of Gwent, and I keep meaning to check out that Elder Scrolls one. So we'll see. The thing that kills me about this is I'm pretty sure the moment I destroy it with this, he's just gonna play another one. But I suppose at this point, yeah, I lost because I wasn't paying enough attention. Carcass 1, welcome to the stream. I just. I'm still new to the streaming thing, so sorry if that's been there for a while. Fire Banebow is probably is pretty fun actually. I'd love to give it a try, and in fact, I will if you want me to. Okay, so now I can play Fury and Terror. Get something on the board finally. In fact, if you post your IGN, I'll go ahead and send a crystal code your way at the end of the stream. It's worth between 100 and 200 crystals. And there's the other one. But I did happen to draw the other Leyline Nexus, so that's fine. If we actually get rid of something, I'm actually going to get rid of, not that, the Supernova. So that I can play this and the Flame Spitter all on the same turn. Draw. So now we're getting somewhere. But I've only got 4 turns at max to finish him off, which is possible. Maybe not. Then again, I could draw my other Shriek of Revulsion, I suppose. Okay, come on, Shriek of Revulsion, dang it. Alright, it's time to steam things up with that. In fact, I should have done that first. But this should still deal 2 damage. Yeah, okay. So at least he's not healing anything. Even though I managed to screw that up. So, we can win next turn if I can attack. And he doesn't wipe my board. So, I called you Carcass. It's Carkeys. good game. Wish I'd played a little better. But, yep. I like that deck. It's just a dot overtime kind of stall deck, but like a good kind of stall deck. It's not. It's one that proactively tries to beat you rather than, stalling or beating you because they are stealth. So we can actually make a banebow. I like banebow. Okay, but I actually haven't ever really made a fire banebow, so I'm not really sure what kind of list that you have, but I'm going to go ahead and start putting one together. Obviously, we need a more crossbow, because that is just a really OP weapon. And not really OP, but like it's a strong weapon. Although it does cost 7, I always forget about that. So we'll put a few in there. Um, hmm. Okay. Ally. Is there any way to look at just the fire ones? I can't remember. Okay. Okay, I can knock it down to 2. That makes sense considering how much it costs. So, I'm assuming that you use Spitfire Hound. I'm not certain though. Flame Spitter is good. Definitely got to put in Infernus while I'm thinking about it. Where are you, Infernus? Here you are. Okay. And then Defiler, of course. A couple of Fury and Terrors. Gauntlets. Hmm. Okay. Sure. Do you want me to finish making this deck, or do you wanna just play with one of my existing decks, or against one of my existing decks? Oh yeah, it costs 3 now. Gambit. Alright, sure. I'm just gonna throw in some random cards here so that I can save what I had. Fun fact, you can save with just 30 cards in the deck. Okay, what's a deck I haven't used in a while? Um, Let me pull out one of my interesting ones. Is this the right version of it? I don't think so. I think this is, though. Maybe not. Yeah, it is this one. Okay. Really? That's what you make the password? I do not endorse any passwords of such nature. Anyways, good luck and have fun, and let's let's see where we can go from here. All right. Most of the time, you'll find that my decks are very unique and interesting in this fact that they are different. I'll just say that. Just in case you're no longer listening. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, we'll throw away one of those. We'll toss out. Can Santa bomb you though? There we go. Okay. Yeah, for now we'll go in. Alright. So we'll play that. They have haste and ambush, which is good. So toss this guy out. Yep. This deck is all about swarming, as you will quickly find out. Granted, with Banebo's ability, you're going to be able to take care of that, but that's fine. Because I can likely take care of whatever it is you play next turn. Hopefully. Or this turn. Ooh, that's not good. Don't play that. Who said you could play that? But actually, it's okay, because this is the reason why I put this rarely used card into the deck. Boom. Boom. Alright then. Yep. And as I mentioned on the forums, and a little bit earlier in the stream, I did apply for a few positions for Shadow Era, so I'm trying to get back into the game, sort of, take stock of what the game is currently like now. So, okay, so I can't do both of those. Um, which is an issue because I don't want to lose this guy quite yet. But I suppose it is okay. So I can at least deal a crap ton of damage straight to your face. Wait a second, what? Oh, that's right, they keep ambush. I forgot about that. Okay, even better. Yeah, he probably is, but that's fine. It's all it's all for fun. So, but if he's not, kudos to him. Ooh, that actually hurt me quite a bit. Well, kudos to you then, Carkeys. Well, that's not good. I'm in trouble now. You should see you should see my setup. It's I my graphics card is literally incapable of having two monitors, so like I have like a stand made of cardboard that's velcroed to the wall, and velcroed to it is my iPad so I can see chat. um I don't think I need to play both of these, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that. Now hopefully he doesn't have, well, I was gonna say uh Hunter's Gambit, but I think that's just as bad. So good old Rampant Krygon, the card of 1,000 nerfs. Okay, come on, something better than that, but that'll work. Literally wish I could, have some of my draw. Hey, that's not my draw. But it is more health. And really the only thing I can do at this point is stall, which is very unfortunate. In fact, I can't even do that because, man. If I could get a bad Santa though, I can start rolling out. In fact, I actually think this might be the wrong version of the deck now that I look at the sleeves, because I forgot the whole point was to uh, of drawing was to put stuff back, really low cost stuff back into your hand with road less traveled. So yeah, I'm in trouble now, and that's not gonna help me. In fact, it's not going to help me so much that I'm just going to pass. Like, the most I could do with that is stop the troll. Are you kidding me? You don't need draw if you're going to top deck that well. Yep. Literally, this is the best I can do. So, goodbye, Crucible. Yeah. So yeah, that's one of my more interesting decks. I'm going to probably change it to the other one though, the other version, real quick. Energy Discharge. I'm not sure what that pertains to. I'm guessing the deck. Yeah, so it was this version that was doing well, I think, because it has these in it. No, not the Merchant. Challenge. Yes, I did like it. What do you, just as a curiosity, do you use the gauntlet for drawing that, or are you using something else for draw? Failed to connect to the game server. Oh, there we go. Alright, the game is up, Doom Kitten. I'm really glad that they actually put these little like trivia things in here. It was one of the community suggestions I really loved when I saw it. Even if some of these are weird. Ah, okay. Yeah, Hunter's Gambit would be a given. That card's insanely good. Ooh, a reica. I like reica. Okay, well, I don't think draw is going to be as much of an issue. Okay, in that case, we're going to throw away one of those. And we will likely Santa Bomb. We'll see. Um, should I throw away... Yeah, I'll throw away one of the other Santas. Or should I throw away the Al... Yeah, let's experiment. I don't remember how to play my own deck, so... But yeah, this is the better version that has the road less traveled, because you can use it with the Shield Maiden. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to kill that, which is unfortunate. At least not right away. I doubt you have weapons in your Reica deck. If you do, I'm going to really... Well, she might have armor. They might have armor. So, we're going to go ahead. We're going to play this, and... Hmm. Should I play champion or... Hmm. Yeah, I think we'll play champion. Okay. Man, I love those sleeves. I wish I had the money to get them when they were out. I don't really care for the playmat so much, but those sleeves are awesome. Okay. Shouldn't need another one of those. Yeah, I think we'll go down this route here. We will see. I am known for screwing up. Like, I have the potential to be a really good player if I actually bothered to pay more attention. Because when it comes down to it, I really can pay a lot of attention and understand the game at a really deep level. So, I just don't play that way, which is a big difference. Okay, I really don't want to ditch anything, so I guess I just won't. So, hmm. Hopefully this gets us a one of my two drops. Yeah, there we go, and a good one at that too. So this is always good. So, yep, that's 5 total damage, and everything has ambush, but we might as well do it the fun way. So really the biggest weakness with this deck is, with the exception of using a road less traveled past turn 5, you pretty much have to use Bad Santa, which fills your opponent's hand with cards, which is not so good. And that's fine with me, because I've got more things to play than that. In fact, I really hope I get one of my attack boosters this turn. Um, yeah, so in that sense, I think I am going to play Bad Santa again. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. In fact, which one would be better? Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. So, I really don't want him to get artifacts, even though they're probably in his hand anyway. So, next turn, these puppies will be at 4, assuming he doesn't play Supernova, or something along those lines. I wish I pack Nova. Wow, okay. Ooh, disruption. No, you got rid of my... Oh, no. No, the location. No. My location. My location. But it was such a necessity. Shit. Oh, excuse me. Crap. I don't have my thing set to deal with language, so my bad. Okay then. So how to deal with this now? I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need diplomat. I would normally keep it, but since okay. Anyway, we need to play all in. We'll go ahead and play another one of these guys. Give her a lot more health. I really want to get rid of this thing. But I suppose getting rid of the other two is just as valid. Oh, I could have given the attack. No, wait, no, I couldn't have because Disruptor Field. She already has an attack. Yeah. Okay. In fact, shouldn't she be at 3? Hmm. Yep, that right there is what I was afraid of. Ooh, and the Shadow Cannon. Yeah, really glad I got rid of those allies. that probably would have that probably would have spelt doom. Maybe, I don't know. But I really like the artifact almore setup because it can be put into pretty much any hero. Like literally any of them because they're all neutral. And it's really fun to like have your hero just be sort of a supplemental part of your deck strategy rather than it helping define it. It's the other way around. Okay, so this turn we pretty much just win. Let's see. So first off, I believe let me 7. See that's that right there's 8, 11, 15, 19. I can do up to 20 damage. So loser goes to the Shadow Realm. But I think I'm just gonna do that, and then do that. Because even though I can deal massive damage, I don't want to risk anything. So I am going to blow this up. Yep, setting up another game. You guys might hear some slight phone noises as I write down your names, because you are both definitely getting crystal codes. Okay. So I don't currently have the location this time, which is a big issue. He's unique, so I don't need more than one copy of him. Because the location is definitely like the backbone of this whole deck. Hey, we got the Santa. Um, yeah, I think we'll throw away the road less traveled and just Santa Bomb. We got another one anyway. And there's a Williard's buckler. The protector can get quite strong. And that another thing is the Princess of Eleanor is a ridiculously strong protector with a lot of health. Like ridiculously strong because she can't be attacked even though at that point. Ooh, that's not good for me. Um, yeah, I think we'll throw the Alden away for now. Um, and we'll go ahead and play the champion. So next turn we are going to play Princess Eleanor. Um, which I say that, but I don't. I forgot. I don't have the location. But I think that's probably okay. So we're gonna play Princess Eleanor here. We're gonna give her Protector, and right now she cannot be attacked, and she has extra attack. And we're also going to give her even more health. So now she has 3 health, and she cannot be attacked. So as long as he doesn't have Lightning Strike or something like that, I'll be good. And if I can get a Shield Maiden, I can give her even more health, which will make her nigh invincible, really. Yep. This is why I wish I had my location. Dang. Disruptor Field is so strong, and she can play it for 2. And sorry if I'm getting the gender wrong. It's just when I think of kittens, and like all of my cats are female, so sorry about that. It's not intentional. Or maybe I'm not getting it wrong. I don't know. Yep. The disruptor field is a bit of a problem, though. Yeah. Hey, there's the Shield Maiden. Okay, man, this was not a very good turn for me. But that'll work. Oh, and I do plan on getting a better mic and camera for this stuff, but that's probably not going to be for a few more months. Because I currently don't make that much money. But if I get hired by Shadow Era, it'll be a write-off for work. Okay, we're gonna throw away that, and I keep forgetting I don't have that yet. You know that. So, uh, well, the funny thing is my family, uh, like my parents and grandparents and stuff, they actually do a bit of what is the word? Why is it escaping me? They do rental properties and stuff like that. So they're always talking about how they can write off stuff from taxes because it's for the rental property. Or we talked about rental properties while eating dinner at, I don't know, wherever we go to eat dinner, and they try to write all that stuff off. Man, that disruption field is killing me. This is bad. I really need that location. Come on, location. Okay. Either that or another. Yeah, pretty much. Hmm. Okay, I think I'm gonna toss this, and I need to kill these, like, without question. That has to happen. So, in order to do that, I really need... I don't have enough resources to do what I really want to do. So I guess first off, I'll draw with this. Hey, there's the location. We really don't know that it's enough now, though. We do that, which is good, but not quite enough. Oh wait, yes it is. Yeah, it's still really bad, but I can at least do this, and then this. We'll go ahead and toss out. Now let's do the foil one. Okay, so that's the thing that happened. In fact, I actually should have just used the remaining resource to... Oh man, not another one. No, stop throwing out allies. I can't deal with this. Yep, that's what I was getting ready to say. Is I should have just used the resource to attack, or to give that more health. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Why did that get exhausted? Okay. I only need one of these, so we'll do that. Um, okay. There's technically no downside to playing this. I'm giving this thing all the health in the world. Okay. So 1, 2, do that. Oh, I did that in the wrong order. And whatever. This one's the biggest threat, so we'll go ahead and deal with that. And I did it in the wrong order again. I am smart. And what was that message? It might be. No shadow font, no shadow font, no shadow font. Whew. Darn disruptor field. Okay. That's information I could have gone the rest of my entire life without knowing. And I think I would have lived a full valid life. Okay, so um it's definitely not enough for lethal, so I'm just gonna keep controlling the board. You should quit telling me that. uh, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter because they no longer have meek. Uh, so cool. I finally did damage. First blood has been acquired by the diplomat of all things. Good game. I want to say that I had a weird deck. I think it was a reica deck actually called Blood Raged. Yeah, this one that used Arsonist, right? Yeah. No, this wasn't it. But I want to say it was a reica deck. No, I guess not. Was it a Pterodon deck? I had a deck using the new, maybe it was Ethan. No, this isn't it either. Is it Rotham? Yeah, it's Rotham, I think. No, no, this isn't it either. Lance? Well, for Pete's sake. Gravebone? I have not played Gravebone in a very long time. Um, oh yeah, that's right. Gravebone's the Aldmore deck. That's what I was talking about. How you could use the heroes for what you want to use them for. When it comes to the Aldmore decks. Hey, let's go ahead and play a game with this one. It's been a while since I've played this deck. Against John Bob. Okay. We don't necessarily need the Shadow Cannon right away. Yep, I believe he has the maximum number of cards you can put in the deck. Yep, so this might get annoying. We'll find out. But we'll see. Like I said, he has the power the law of large decks, where no matter how big his deck is, he will always have every card that he needs. Now, I knew that joke was gonna show up eventually. Okay. Actually, I'd rather seek the chieftain. Yep. So the reason why I choose Gravebone for this, or why I did it in the first place, is because resurrecting the chieftain is really good. And like I said, the shadow energy is mainly being used for other things. So maybe I shouldn't have thrown away the shadow cannon. I forgot I need to play stuff to draw. Okay, there's the conflux. I only have two of these though, so I probably need to save it. I think I'm actually gonna get rid of the other apprentice here. We'll go ahead and play this. And we will. What? Darn drag and drop. Um, get another one of these artisans so that we can play both that and that next turn. Um, no real reason to play the location. Yes, I do. But I currently don't really have like a good way to. I guess I could pull it up on my phone. All right, see you later, Doom Kitten. Once I'm done with the stream, I'll be sending you a crystal code. So look forward to that. And thanks. I'm glad that you showed up. I had a good time. Also, by the way, just want to mention he did have blood frenzy, so the law of big decks still apply, and that's decks with an E. Anyway, okay, so I guess I'll throw away the chieftain, but that's just so that I can do this and this, do that, draw a card. Why can't I play this? I could play it just a second ago, right? Oh, the first artifact. Right. So, well, it's probably best that I save it till next turn anyway. Alrighty. I will add you then, Karkis. Hmm. I'm debating whether or not I should just go ahead and play this, and I think I should. Yep, so this game's going pretty well. Despite the law of big decks giving him every single card, draw card that he needs. Here's where he just tosses 4 crippling blows out of his hand. Not that he can play all of them, but that's a Xander. Hmm. I guess he technically can blow up my artifact. Oh, never mind. Not anymore. Hey, a fireball. That'll put him down to 3. I can play this for free. So, or I could just put him down to 0. Yeah, that makes more sense. First, we'll play this, though, so I can draw. Yeah, Shadow Cannon. I like Shadow Cannon. Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and play Shadow Cannon, too. So that would be +3 to everybody. So that would be 15. Oh, that's just straight up lethal. Yeah. I did it. Welcome back, Doom Kitten. And victory is ours. The Aldmores did it. Alright, that was fun. I'm going to play another one with that deck. I'm going to guess that these failed to connect to the game servers are more of a result of me streaming than it is the actual servers. Because I actually have the stream open on my iPad, which is my second screen. Okay, yeah, we don't need more than one of these, so we'll go ahead and get rid of one. I wish we had an apprentice in our hand, or at least something to play on turn 2. Hey, that's not it. Also, what is with all these big decks? Okay, yeah, I can always seek another one of these guys. Well, I guess I don't have the... yeah, I can always seek another one. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon lately, so I'm always like, but what if it's not in my deck? Because in Pokemon, you actually set aside 6 cards for prizes, which is basically your health. And you can actually have, like, key cards get stuck in that prize pool. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to toss the Fireball. We're going to scout it up. And we are definitely grabbing the Artisan. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The only reason I didn't play the The chieftain is because of the ability. Because like I was about to just automatically play it. Same kind of goes for the artisan, but then I remembered I'm playing against Boris. There's the second one. That card almost ended up being super overpowered because um, its original text said that it got +1/+1 for every Yari in play. But he was also the only Yari in uh, Prophecies. So when we were working on Shattered Fates, we were like, I think that wording needs to be changed because I'm pretty sure the idea was to form a phalanx. Okay, yeah, so I can play this guy and the cannon. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play the cannon here. Then we're gonna draw. Hopefully get. Nope, we didn't get the apprentice. So that does sort of lead me with a slight dilemma. They're not dealing that much, but if he somehow has the third one, then it's a problem. So I think I'm going to take the safe route here and just knock one of them down to 0. And then maybe next turn, um, I can kill one of them with the shadow cannon or something. Actually, I can just kill them using the conflux. Are you kidding me? Okay. I mean, I'm happy to see that card see some type of play, but... Oh, hey, there's the other shadow cannon. And I can play that, so I can play shadow cannon for free. So I'm going to go ahead and do this because I don't think I'm going to need 2 of them. So we'll play this guy. We'll play the shadow cannon for free. Um, yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Yeah. And then we're going to draw. Hey, Almore Scout. Perfect. Now we can start grabbing these guys. Okay, so I do have enough to use the shadow cannon the way it's intended to be used, kind of. Because I didn't need to Nova. That's why. Novaing would have just destroyed my artisan, because his board isn't that threatening. Really, the only way that would have been a serious problem where I should have played Nova is if he had the third one. Whoa, chat blew up over here. Oh. Doom Kitten is chatting it up. Yeah, I'm not worried about that Eternal Troll. That War Banner's a thing, though. Okay, we don't need any more resources, really. So I can play the Conflux for 2 resources, technically for free, and then I can play a Chieftain. Get just a little bit more shadow energy, so we'll go ahead and knock that down out of the way. And we might as well take out the Eternal Troll while we're at it, especially considering the Apprentice has Meek. Oh, well, wait, no, he doesn't. I forgot about. It's only Meek if he's the only Aldmore in play. And yes, I realize I probably could have used the Conflux, but that's fine. Yeah, pretty much. Warriors don't have a board wipe, so all I need to do is, well, I guess I was gonna say something else, but it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. So, Seek for the Conflux, play it, play that, use that. I guess go ahead and do this. Um, and then yeah, we just win. Okay. Let's see. Is there another deck that I want to use right now? Was it a Garth deck, maybe? Yeah, here it is. This is a fun one. So basically, this deck uses the new campaign cards, or at least a few of them. It uses Midnight Sentinel, I believe is the card's name, to boost up their attack and stuff like that. Their attack and health. Ha! Okay. I really miss being able to just press enter to type. If I do get hired, that's one of the things I'm going to put in there is we really need more of these. More of these. The more options, the better. Oh man, I remember when the game didn't have this fixed camera. Whew, that was those were some rough days. Okay, man, I really hate to throw away two of those, but okay. We definitely can't toss that. So I think we're gonna go ahead and toss this guy, or not. Yeah, we'll toss this one actually, because Garth can ping, and then he can deal an absurd amount of damage. So like anything with 5 health will die here, assuming he doesn't use Reica's ability. Okay, yeah. So I mean, it does unfortunately take up most of my turn, which is pretty bad. Or I could just play backstab. No, that's pretty much the same thing. So yeah, we'll throw the backstab. In fact, I guess technically anything with 5 would have died anyway. So yeah, I can actually play this right now. So, boom, boom. Okay, there's the Visitian orders. So with Visitian orders, you can actually keep bouncing the Midnight Sentinel every turn. You can literally just cycle them. I don't have a location though, so I can't do anything about Doom Kitten's location there. Um, okay, so I think we're just gonna stick here. We're going to throw Backstab. Yeah, there's the Midnight Sentinel. Throw that out and go ahead and get this over. And how much does this cost again? 2 or 3? 3, okay. Okay, it's a good thing we have the Stop Thief for the Disruptor Field, because that card is super annoying. Oh, he didn't use it. Interesting. Okay, yeah, no. Hmm. I'm debating whether or not to actually Stop Thief it. Like, is it a big enough issue right this second to do that? I think instead what I'm going to do is play Visitian Orders and Treetop Spider. We'll go ahead and knock down the Clockwork Soldier again. It would not have actually been pointless. I wouldn't have been able to... Ah, that's true. Doomkitten is right about that. Okay. Okay, so now here's where the stuff gets interesting. So, I can use Midnight Sentinel here to buff Treetop Spider. Then I can play Alden and then bounce back the Midnight Sentinel. Um, so I technically don't even need to use my ability, because I can get rid of this here. Oh, wait, yes I do. That's crap. Well, I just messed that up. That's gonna deal... Yeah, I just messed that up royally. It's a good thing everything has ambush. Except for this guy. Trying to remember, it won't deal any damage, but then it will double to 6 and then go down by 1? I think that's how it works. Yeah, okay. And it looks like Doom Kitten has either actually disconnected or conceded. Good game, Doom Kitten. Hey, a person with a reasonable deck size. Okay, this is a mage, So this is Nightshade isn't as good here. But I think we'll go with it anyway. Okay. We do have multiple copies of this in the deck, and all this other stuff is a little too important to just throw away on a whim. So we have two options next turn. We can backstab whatever he plays, or we can play the Forest Serpent. I almost call it Jungle Serpent. Same difference, I guess. Pooin! Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna go down the backstab route here. Get rid of Treetop Spider. This will give us a cantrip, which gives us another Treetop Spider. Alright, so next turn we'll probably play Alden, because it synergizes very well with Garth's ability. So anything with 5 health will die. And here's where he plays. Oh, well, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Currently, that's one of the few cards that shows the actual strength of having everything unexhaust at the end of the turn rather than the start, which is still a very weird thing. But yeah, there we go. Granted, Treetop Spider would have died to that anyway, but okay. So I can't actually play a second Alden, so we are just going to... Well, actually, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. That was a really big mistake. Because he's just gonna use his ability on Alden, probably. Or Supernova my board. Which is why I'm thinking about hanging on to the Spider. But we do have Ankle Breaker, which can control the board for a little bit, so I think I'll go and play it. If I get Nova, oh well. Nova really will suck, though, if he has it. Okay. Are you going to use your ability? Yes, you are. That's fine with me. Gonna play Ankle Breaker. Oh wait. Ability. Just go ahead and get rid of the troll. Just do it. I have my ability up again next turn anyway. So we're good. And his ability takes 5 freaking turns to charge up. And it's not like he's Shadow or anything, so no Shadow fonts. Excuse the yawn. I do work third shift, so I can... My sleep schedule gets really weird. I do have tonight off, though, which is good. Hey, another ankle breaker. Would have rather have seen something else, but that's fine. Wow. Oh no. That tome's a big deal. Oh, I don't need the third ankle breaker. He's a mage. Well, I guess Ankle Breaker will help with that, and Ill-Gotten Gains will help with that, or my drawing situation as well. So cool. Now maybe we're gonna get somewhere. Now, if he doesn't have any allies to Portal, I would have definitely, yeah, I would have definitely not have played Portal until I had allies in my hand. Okay. So, cool dealio, I can play that. Hopefully it doesn't get mowed down by, um, I don't know, what would he be playing that's big? Well, I guess he can always turn to stone. Ah, it wasn't worth throwing it away then. Oh well. That does say opposing, right? Like I'm not dumb and could have blown up one of my own things. Wait, that wouldn't have done anything for me. What am I talking about? Yeah, target enemy. Okay. So that does cost 7 there, so we are going to go ahead and have a legendary red-eyed Worgen. That was dumb. See, this is what I'm talking about. If I had taken 2 more seconds, I would have realized how absolutely stupid it was to do that. But I guess at least it forces him to use his ability on something. That's a Nathanius with haste. I actually would have gotten rid of the ankle breaker there. That would have made way more sense. It's still a lot of damage though. So maybe it doesn't make more sense. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill off this Nathanius. Well, I guess he's technically still alive right now, but it's fine. They're not going to attack me this turn. Oh well. Well, I believe that's probably gonna be it for today. But I do plan to do this a little more regularly, so just keep an eye out on the forums. I'll always announce it. You can also follow me on Twitch, and it'll give you an email when I start it. So thank you very much for coming around, Doom Kitten and Car Keys. I had a good time, and I was glad to actually have someone to watch and play with. So I hope you guys have a really good day, and I'll send those crystal codes your way shortly. See you guys later.